Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to basically just chit chat with you guys before I have to go to church. It is a Sunday morning when I am filming this. And a few weeks ago on my Instagram, I posted a picture. I think it was after I got my eyebrows threaded, and a bunch of you guys messaged me and asked me to do a get ready with me. So I am gonna do that. There is a mirror behind the camera. I've never done one like live like this. I've actually only filmed myself getting ready one other time. So forgive me if it's not professional. I am not a beauty guru. I am just a mom. So I have my daughter's little barrette clip. I'm gonna clip back my hair. And if you're looking at my curls thinking, yeah, they look kind of like tight, I always curl my hair first and then I run my fingers through it to loosen the curl and give it that relaxed look. So before I start applying my makeup this morning, I went ahead and showered, obviously, washed my face. I moisturized it with this. It is the Coconut Skin Smoothing Priming Moisturizer Hello Fab from First Aid Beauty. I got it off of Sephora. I think I shared in one of my favorites videos that I got a sample of this and I loved it. So this is the full size. Really, really love it. And you can see, like, I'm being super transparent with you guys and all natural. I do not have perfect skin right now. So we definitely need to cover that up. And then I went ahead and primed my eyelids with this Urban Decay. It's almost gone. It's just the original eyeshadow primer potion. So that is what is on my face right now. So I'm gonna get started. Like I said, am just a mom. So this is the extent of my makeup brush collection. I do not have an arsenal of products. All of my makeup fits in this little bag except for my palette, which I shared with you guys before. I love this thing. You'll see I use it a ton. So I'm gonna start with, where is it? Oh, I already took it out. This is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I never wore foundation until about 2 years ago. I always just wore tinted moisturizer. But as I get older, I feel like I like to have a little more coverage. I think this is technically a full coverage foundation, but it's very lightweight and it doesn't feel like you have stuff on. So this is a drugstore concealer. It's the Instant Age Rewind. I love it. You can tell I need to get a new one actually. I'm gonna crank it up and I'm gonna go ahead and conceal all of my imperfections. What is wrong with me today? My imperfections. And I like to conceal like in a V like this. All the way up under my eye and even into here, because I do have, it's not that I'm tired, it's just that I am tired, but it's not that, it's just, some people have like thinner skin, I feel like, underneath their eyelids, and I'm one of them, so it, like, you can see my veins and stuff under there, and then I totally just go like this. I don't even know what this technique is called. I blend it in, but not like rubbing it. I kind of dab it out over the area I want it to be on. Okay, so. So now that that's all kind of blended in, I do leave it a little bit unblended so that it catches anything that falls from my eyeshadow. But then once I have my concealer on, I go ahead and just set everything with a powder. I haven't found one that I've fallen in love with, but this is the new Neutrogena Mineral Sheers Loose Powder Foundation. So I just have like a big brush like this, and I don't use very much, so you can see I just kind of tap it into the lid. And then I go ahead and just put my brush in there and then tap off any excess. And then I just kind of dust it over my face. So now let's get into talking about some stuff. So the first thing I want to share with you guys and update you on is kind of like a channel update a little bit. You guys know that it's pretty important to me that I keep my channel authentic to why I started it and how I started it. So I really don't jump on all the trendy videos, and I try to keep it true to what it was started over. So with all that being said though, this time between like January and March is kind of a time where I don't have a ton of homeschool stuff to update you guys on. So in the next few weeks, I'm gonna be just experimenting with some different kind of videos, different kind of topics. So make sure you let me know what you think of them, if you like them, so on and so forth. Another thing I wanna share with you about homeschool is I've got a huge update coming for you guys, and it has to do with my channel and what you're gonna see from me next year. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to follow along this upcoming homeschool year, because we are already in our almost our fourth quarter of school. So that's crazy. So now that that is all kind of blended, you can see my skin tone, even though the camera definitely picks up different color, you can tell it's all more even. So after I put the powder on, I go ahead and comb up my eyebrows. So, and these are my natural eyebrows. I don't have anything on them yet, but I will fill them in just a tiny, tiny bit because I love a filled in eyebrow. And I also love a thick eyebrow. So that's just my personal preference. So once I've got my face all kind of ready to go, I start with my bronzer. And since it's not summer, I'm gonna go ahead and use this darker shade. I just dip my brush like sideways in there. I don't put too much on because like I said, it's winter, I'm still kind of pale and I don't want it to be too harsh. But I'm gonna go ahead and warm up my face now with a little bit of a bronzer in my cheekbones, jawline, and hairline. So now that I'm nice and bronzed, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a little bit of a pink blush. This color right here, this is very, very pink. So I just kind of circular, this is my only MAC brush, and it's so old that I don't even know the number, sorry, but it's like a flat kind of one like this, and I just do the apples of my cheeks in a circular motion, and then I bring it up a little bit. So, exciting things for the channel coming up. Also, I am creating, finally, after almost like 2 years on YouTube, I am trying to create a, like, I don't want to say a backdrop, but kind of a filming area for some of my homeschool videos. So I'm actually doing a little like homeschool room update because that is where I plan to do it. It might not turn out and then you guys will never see it and you'll never know, but if it does turn out and you start seeing me film in some different locations besides my glorious bedroom here, then you'll know that that's in my homeschool room. So I'm gonna be working on that. I'm excited about it. I've got some cute little ideas just for the background. I think it'll be just kind of fun to change it up. So be looking out for that if you're interested. Now next I'm gonna highlight, which is my favorite thing to do ever. So I have this angled brush, and this is all from that Tarte palette. I shared this with you guys in a favorites video, so you've seen it before, but I love that thing. So I just go on my cheekbones kind of up, and you can see the highlight already coming in. And then I go right here on the side where light would naturally hit my face, kind of like in the letter C like this. And then I'm gonna do that on the other side as well. Okay, so now another thing that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about. I've gotten a lot of questions again on my thoughts. If you don't know, I'm a personal trainer, so you might just be catching this video and be like, why is she talking about this? Well, I'm a certified personal trainer, and I do share a lot of fitness stuff here on my channel, but a lot more on my Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should definitely go over there if you want to see more fitness stuff. But anyways, I get a lot of questions on what I think about the ketogenic diet, because that is all the rave right now. So before I get into that, let me just tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and start with some eyeshadow. I'm gonna use a light color over my entire eyelid. I'm gonna use this color right here called Quest. So I'm gonna just go like this, circle it up, tap off the excess, and I'm gonna literally take this from here all the way up to my eyebrow. So as kind of like a first coat. So my thoughts on the ketogenic diet, I've shared a little bit before with you guys, but I am not a trendy nutritionist or just, I don't jump on all of those fitness trends. And I don't recommend that my clients do either. I am a fan of the tried and true way of eating a healthy, balanced diet that does not eliminate any food groups unless you have allergies or sensitivities, and exercising every day, maybe 6 days a week. That is the old method. That is the method that makes sense. There is no secret remedy that everyone in the world is missing out on found in a ketogenic diet. So from there, you can probably tell. Now I'm going to use this color Whirl right here, and I'm just gonna create above my eyelid a little bit of a darker defined color, basically. So up to my brow bone, but not going down into my eyelid. So I'm just using, I think this is called like the windshield wiper brush stroke. I don't know, but that's what I'm doing. So back and forth. So I don't recommend it. The ketogenic diet to me is very, very similar to the Atkins diet, which if you've been around for longer than, 18 years or so, you remember the Atkins diet. It was putting people into kidney failure. People were dying from the Atkins diet, and it was a high fat, no carb diet. And that is exactly what the ketogenic diet is. It's just a different spin on it, I guess. There's a little bit of a difference, but for the most part, it's pretty much the same darn thing. And anything that's going to put my body into that much strain and stress, I do not recommend it. I also do not recommend that you pump your arteries full of high fat grams on a daily basis. There's just not enough scientific evidence surrounding it to prove that it's healthy for your arteries. So I really just disagree with everything about it. I don't like anything that's called a diet. I don't like anything that promotes anything in excess, meaning fat, or meaning like no carbs, or meaning, any type of thing that's just like there's so much. I just don't agree with it. So that's my thought on that. I will never recommend it professionally. I will never do it myself. I know that there are people out there who are like, well, I lost weight. Well, anybody can lose weight. You could lose weight on a water cleanse as well and not eat for 14 days, but that's not necessarily going to be the best way to go about that either. So just because you lose weight on something doesn't mean it's good for you or healthy for you. So that's all I've really got to say about that. So I hope that answers any of your guys' questions on what I think about it. So now that I've brought it up like so, I'm gonna just do a tiny little darker color here in the crease and then kind of bring that under. I'm gonna use, what color am I gonna use today? I'm gonna go with this color right down here called Legend, this bottom one right here. So I'm just gonna tap the edge because I don't want too much. And this brush is just kind of a circle one, so just right in the crease. Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to talk about with you guys is I get a lot of questions on am I still counting my macros? What am I doing? And so I wanted to kind of talk to you guys about something about this because it's it's kind of been weighing on me a little bit, and I just want to let you guys know something. So basically, I went through a little period there where I was not tracking anything. I wasn't calorie counting. I wasn't monitoring how much protein I was eating. I wasn't really tracking anything. And I think that a lot of people get confused on when you are losing weight or you're trying to reach like a certain fitness goal, and you do need to be tracking your nutrition. Do you have to do that forever? And you do not have to do that forever. There's actually a name for it, which I kind of find really silly. So now I'm just using a little bit of the silver color on the inside here like this to make my eyes bright. People call it intuitive eating, but basically it's when you are at a healthy body weight, you're healthy with the way you're happy with the way you look. You're not overweight. Your performance in whatever kind of fitness life you do is, you're happy with it. So now I'm just gonna go like this to kind of get rid of any of the eyeshadow that fell. You don't always have to be tracking your food. I'm not gonna track my food for the rest of my life. And I know that I'm in a place where I'm okay with doing that, because when I don't track my food, I don't lose weight, and I also, most importantly, don't gain weight. If you're someone if you try to not track your food and then you pack on 10 pounds, you need to track your food. But I can just eat. And I know by eyeballing my food what I need to be eating. I know by just knowing how much protein is in certain kinds of food, what amount of protein I've probably consumed for the day. So when I don't track, I don't gain weight. And that is really, really, really important. And I also don't lose weight. So I just want you guys to know that if you're someone who right now is having to track your food, and maybe you don't really enjoy doing so, know that it's not forever. I had to track it much more closely when I was in the weight loss stage of life than I do now. I'm happy with my weight. I'm happy with my fitness level. I can just eat and I know good choices. I don't go crazy in the sweets, and I don't gain weight. So there really is no reason why you have to track your food or count your calories or do this or that all of the time. And I wanted to just share that with you guys, because I am just at a place now where I'll track if I need to, or I feel myself getting off. But for the most part, I can just go ahead and my face is done. So I'm going to fill in my brows with this Smashbox brow tech shaping powder. It is the color what color is this? It's just dark for brunettes, you can see. So I'm going to just fill those in. I don't think I can talk when I do this, so I'm just going to do it really quick. Mascara dries, I'm gonna go ahead and spray myself with this e.l.f. setting spray. I'm gonna pull my hair back. I just hold it about 12 inches away and mist it, and it does help my makeup just stay looking fresh a little bit longer. And we have places to go today, so I definitely want it to hold. So, and then you just let it dry. So I wanted to talk about all those things with you guys. I wanted to talk a little bit about my channel. I wanted to talk about kind of some exciting news that I'll be sharing really, really soon about homeschooling. I wanted to touch on the ketogenic thing. I wanted to touch on what I'm currently doing and show you basically how I get ready. So the last step for me is to do lips and a little bit of liner on the top. Again, I don't think I can do that while I talk, so I'm going to and do it, and hopefully you guys can watch. I don't know. And the last and final step, now that my mascara has dried a little bit, is to curl my lashes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And I just hold it for about 30 seconds. I just like the way a curled lash looks, but I do not have the time for fake lashes. No time for that. Those are high maintenance. So I'll stick with mascara and curling them. And then if I really want to, I don't do this all the time, but I'll go ahead and just touch the tops with the wand like this to keep them kind of up like so. So that is really going to be it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this get ready with me. This is how I do my makeup when I really put some time into it. Like I said, I don't wear makeup except once a week, but I do enjoy it, and I do like how I feel when I take some time to put myself together. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out my daughter's hair clip now, and then I will show you guys the finished. So here's the finished product, you guys. I went ahead and ran my fingers through my curls and kind of separated them like that. Added a little texturizing hairspray just so that it lasts all day, and you guys saw my makeup. So here it is again. I love the dewy, like fresh face. I don't like really matte style makeup. So this is my style. This is my get ready with me. You guys, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see me do more of these, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you guys ever have video suggestions or content you want to see from me, feel free to post it in the comments below, because I really do try to make videos that you guys want to watch. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye.